Ayup Luvvies! Welcome to the first ever video for the Creative Health Librarian Channel. If you're new here, so am I. Hello! My name is Katie and I like big books and I cannot lie. And other readers can't deny that I'm slow paced but I've got good taste. I work in libraries in the UK and I am also a creative health practitioner and a lover of romantasy. And today I thought that I would share what I've read so far in 2026, which is also the National Year of Reading. Before I go much further, I need to disclaim that I am not an English or a literature major. I read what I enjoy, and that is often female-led fantasy, romantic fantasy, epic romantasy, the odd thriller if it has like a feminist angle, young adult bordering on new adult fiction, fantasy in general, and also like the odd non-fiction book, but that'll be a whole different ball game, which I might delve into in other videos. I read for fun, I read for vibes, I read for a good time, and it took me a long time to realise that I don't really like literary fiction, and that's okay, because if you do, kudos to you, go and have fun. I will be over here with my sexy dragons. We're all just girlies here. I appreciate lyrical and flowery language, especially as a Taylor Swift fan, but I do have to be in the mood for it, and if I want to read poetry then I will just read poetry. I feel like it's getting in the way of my ADHD brain enjoying this story and understanding what is happening. I will just DNF it. If you don't know what DNF means, it just means do not finish, and I am also a big advocate of DNF culture. Life is way too short to persevere and finish books that you're not enjoying. If you don't like what you're reading, you don't have to read it. There's too many books out there and we only have however many years on earth, so yeah, DNF it if you don't like it, no shame. I read critically when I need to, and I appreciate the social commentary, but I will admit here and now that I am a Sarah J Maas fan, and if that upsets you, sorry, not sorry. I will be talking about her books in this video. So let's get into it.
Oh, fairy tales were the tales that you told me.
And so in January I read 3 books, and the first one was Good Spirits by B.K. Borisson. This was a book club book, and it was the first time that I read this author as well. It was a lot of fun. Let's have a look. I can't remember what I said about it, but let's have a look at my Fable review. Oh! So a review for Good Spirits by B.K. Borisson went like this. I gave it 4 stars, and I said this was the cutest, coziest Christmas read I could have hoped for. It felt like there were some things about the afterlife and the whole ghost business that weren't explained, but I think there's meant to be a second one coming, so maybe they'll explain more then. The only other thing that confused me was that Nolan was 100% Scottish and not Irish in my head. He definitely had a Scottish accent in my head rather than Irish. Nolan is Scottish. That's a canon fact. Even though he'd explained the whole thing being Irish, he read more Scottish to me. Enjoyed it either way, will probably pick up some more B.K. Borisson this year. I think I still feel the same. I remember it was a very cozy read and I did enjoy it. And yeah, 4 stars. Okay. Second book in January was a book club read, which was a January's pick from my book club with my friends, and this was Heavenly Bodies by Imani Erriu. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my Fable review for this said, it says, mind blown! OMFG! Why did it take me so long to read this? I'm not going to lie, it took me till about 50% to start to get really into it, but after that point I devoured this. I didn't want to put it down, and I started falling for both characters, and then the bloody twists and turns, whiplash, emotional damage, female rage at its most powerful, the sun and moon love story. I mean, I can't even. I am obsessed. Immediately buying the next one. And I think I did. I think I did. I love this series. It was so good. So good. Oh, loved it. 5 stars, easy 5 stars. One of my favourites so far for 2026. So during this time, I also was reading Tower of Dawn as an audiobook. And I managed to get through the majority of the Throne and Glass series as audiobooks anyway, like in that format. And thank God I also read Tower of Dawn as an audiobook, because I'm sorry, I am not a Cole fan. And his name is Cole. Kale is not a name. His name is Cole. Or Kale. But you will catch me calling him Kale, because I read an audiobook, so that's what I keep hearing. My Fable review was, so is it canon to love to hate Cole until this book? His redemption arc took its sweet time, and who was to know that all it took was for him to get laid to stop being an annoying flannel. I'm so sorry. I loved Nezra and Sartak though, and again there were so many more parallels to Akatar and Crescent City. Super psyched to get into Kingdom of Ash. This is something that I have noticed as I've been reading the Throne of Glass books, or just all of them. Obviously all of the Maasverse exists in the same universe, that's sort of why we call it the Maasverse. But I just keep seeing all the parallels to like things, and that it just like leads its way to theories, and it's really exciting. So yeah, was happy to finally get through Tower of Dawn. Took ages to get into it. I was more interested in Nezra and Sartak's storyline, but I found this as well with A Throne of Glass, in that like some of the books I'm not that interested in the main character storyline as much as I love Aelin. I think I would read a whole book just about Manon and Dorian. Like I love their story. I love her as a character. I think she's just so cool. I think she might be like, I don't know if it's right to say this, like the Nesta of the Throne of Glass world. Unsure. I think they might be friends. I think if you were to put them in the same room together, which could happen, I'm not going to put it past Sarah to not do that. It could happen. I think they will be friends. I think they might hate each other first, but then I think they will be really good friends. So yes, that was all the books that I read in January. So I read 3 books in January, one of which was via audiobook, which was Tower of Dawn. And then I read Heavenly Bodies and Good Spirits, both as ebooks on my Kindle. Moving in to February. So as I mentioned before, I loved Heavenly Bodies so much that I immediately bought the second one in the series. So the first book that I read in February was Fallen Gods, and I miss these characters so much already. I need the third one. I need the third installment right now. But I appreciate it takes time. I just can't wait till October or whenever it's meant to be out. But I think when the third one comes out, I just need to know what's going on with all the God and the Celeste. I'm just obsessed. My Fable review went something like this. Very short, actually. Very short. Just 4.5 stars. Crying. I need the third installment now. God, I love this series. Just vibes on this one. Great. The other book that I read in February, because I only read 2 in February, was Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Someone tell me why it has taken me so long to pick up a book written by Laini Taylor. I don't know what was scaring me off. Her books have been like staring at me on the library shelf across from my desk for the last 4 years, and it took me this long to pick them up. Are you kidding me? I adored this book, and I have the second one in the series already on my shelf. I checked it out from the library. It's waiting. The next one is Days of Blood and Starlight. I've not picked it up yet because I just want to savour it, you know? I really enjoyed the first one. My Fable review went something like this. Here we go. 5 stars! 5 stars! With a broken heart. Oh my god, what? This was incredible, and I need to immediately read all of Laini Taylor's work now. Erriu was fab, and I can't wait to see what she does next. Akiva, who all he's ever known, and it's perhaps the biggest betrayal. I just can't even. I bloody loved this. Laini's writing is also just at once so relatable, but also beautiful, poignant, without any cringe. I'm obsessed. The minor characters really stood out in this, and it was really clever plotting, and I love the anthropomorphic, like these like Frankenstein creatures. I forgot what they're called now. I didn't read it that long ago, and I've already forgotten what she calls them. Chimera. She calls them Chimera. I think that's so cool that they like. I can't put that back on my shelf. They're so cool. I love the whole concept of these creatures just being made up of all these other different creatures, and they're magical, but then they build this from scratch, and it's like all different, the lives that they have. I don't want to spoil it. I'm probably spoiling it for you. Sorry guys, spoilers. But I loved this first book, and I need to read the second one. I've got the second one. It's waiting for me. It's waiting for me. In March. Okay, so I was told that before I finish the Throne of Glass series, I should read Assassin's Blade, which are the novellas from the beginning when Selena is like Adelin's assassin, because there are a few tie-ins with the rest of the series, and it like sort of hits harder if you know the history. And she was right. She was just right. Are you kidding? Because I have not cried at a book in so long. I was bawling my eyes out at this thing, and I had a bit of beef with S.J. Maas's writing for the first 3 books when I first started reading Throne of Glass. And I get it, like, she was 16 when she wrote them. I don't know when she went back for Assassin's Blade, but the pen game, oh my days. I loved them. And Sam, if you know, you know. Let's have a look at my Fable review for this one. Crying face, 5 stars. It's been a while since I fully shed tears over a book. I read this before finishing Kingdom of Ash, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my god, broken heart. The book makes you cry, immediate 5 stars. So good. My other read in March was for a book club, for a different book club that I've set up at work, where we read fantasy and then we do crafts and stuff as we discuss said fantasy. It's really fun. But this was 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I went into this with an open mind because, again, I'm very, very late to the party in reading this book. I'd seen a lot of hype about it online, but a friend of mine said that she didn't enjoy it. So I was like, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. So I went in a bit blind. And I managed to find an audiobook version of this, and oh my god, it was exquisite. I loved the audiobook for this. They had like a different voice actor for each character, so it was easy to sort of like differentiate. And one of the voice actors was the same lady that narrates it's either Akatar or Throne of Glass, I can't remember which one, but she's the S.J. Maas audiobook girly. So that felt just like really comfy in my brain when I was hearing her be this other character. And there was another voice actor for this book as well, who I swear it's not him, because I looked at the actor's credits and it's not him, but I swear he sounds like Thomas Sanders, who's the YouTuber from Vine, who does all the sketches and stuff. He's like one of the OG internet guys that used to watch a lot. But like his voice just sounded like Thomas Sanders, and I genuinely thought it was him for a bit, and I was like, oh yeah, how did I know Thomas Sanders would like did this audiobook? It's not him, guys, it's not him. My Fable review for Six of Crows was this. 4 stars, crying with laughter face. This was like a fever dream mashup of Now You See Me, Peaky Blinders, Brandon Sanderson style magic systems, and flipping Bugsy Malone. It was written so well, and it was so fun and engaging. The only thing that kept giving me jump scare was the fact that they're all like 17, hence the whole Bugsy Malone vibe. But I enjoyed this. I read via audiobook too, which was actually highly recommend. Different narrators for the different characters made it easier to keep track of all 6 main characters, who were all so strong and vibrant, and I loved and hated them respectively because of it. Oh, what a romp! Do you want to read the other ones in this series, but like the Grishaverse? I don't know if I want to jump into that at the moment. There are so many other books that I want to read, and I have to kind of be like in the mood, I guess. Like the Heist was fun, but it's not really something that I would usually read or decide to read, which I guess is a good thing. Like I'm sort of like diversifying what it is that I am consuming, which is really fun. But yeah, there we go. Still got 4 stars from me, so grand. And finally for March, I finished Kingdom of Ash. In fact, I finished it today as I was getting ready to go out to take coffee to my friend at work. I can't quite explain how I feel about this, because what do you mean now that I'm just a normal person walking around normal everyday world?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The violence, the war, the death, this all happened inside my brain and no one knows about it. Like I'm just walking around like this didn't happen. I need to talk to people about this. Let's have a look at my Fable review for this. What did I put? 5 stars. Like sweating face. Oh, there we go. I might be a little speechless. I can't believe I finished a series. I can't believe all the things. So many emotions. So much drama. I need more Maas. I can't even. Sorry, I'm very millennial. I can't even do a lot of things. So yeah. So that's it. That's all I've read since January 2026. And so going into April, I am currently reading some other books at the moment, which will probably appear if I do another video. Hoping that I will manage to keep up with these videos. Something to do into it. It's just something, it's just a bit of fun. But what I'm reading currently... What am I reading currently? Oh yes. Should of Sparrows by Devney Perry. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm not very far through it. I'm only like 150 pages or something like that. Sorry, yeah, this bookmark is a bit janky. But yeah, that's how far I've got with that. I'm reading this. This is a library copy. Apologies for the person who's waiting for it. I'm still reading it. It will take its time to get to you. I started this morning after I finished Kingdom of Ash. I started reading by audiobook Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Excited about that one. It's a bit of an OG fantasy book that I should have read a long time ago, but here we are. I'm always late to the party, as is most ADHD experience, so there we go. And then the other book that I'm reading, which is happening quite slowly, but it's kind of a buddy read because they told me that they really enjoyed it, or they thought that I would really enjoy it because of the reason that they didn't enjoy it. And I'm reading that on Kindle. Taking me a while to get through it though, because I just have so many things also happening. But that is Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. I think this might be a year where I read more men, like more male authors, which is unlikely for me. That's what I've read so far for 2026. Hopefully I will see you again, but till then, see you guys. Have a goodie.
Oh, fairy tales were the tales that you told.